Sydney car spots are selling for more than a two-bedroom home as the city's parking crisis continues. Residents and business people are being hit by ludicrously expensive parking spots as the parking demand continues to grow. One of the world's worst parking shortages has overtaken Sydney, with prices tags for the inner city, eastern suburbs and part of the south soaring above $200,000. The buyers are usually business people who want to secure their high-end vehicles while at work and apartment residents who wish to add value to their property with the premium price, the Daily Telegraph reported. A car spot has recently been listed at Macleay Street in Potts Point for about $200,000. The popular Sydney suburb is located 3 kilometers out of the CBD and is one of the city's more densely populated suburbs. This market listing come after the $210,000 sale of a 13-square-meter basement car spot in nearby Shalley Avenue. An Australian record had been previously set at $264,000 in Chime Building, also in popular and luxurious Potts Point. The expensive price tags are higher than the cost of some homes in the Blue Mountains, a 1-hour drive outside of Sydney proper. A 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom house in Lithgow, for example, is on sale for $219,000. The latest price tag on the market comes in at a whopping $475,000, but at least it includes 2 parking spots. The prime and secure parking spots are located at 2 Bond Street among the CBD Financial District. The seller, Terence Kua, is worried that price isn't enough to reflect the demand. "I'm not really that keen on selling it at this stage, because interest rates are really low at the moment. I think I might just use it myself or lease it out," he said. 2 spots were sold last week for $180,000 each in nearby Park Street. Another single spot near King's Cross Station sold for $172,500, a ginormous price lead from the $50,000 sale a decade ago. The prices dropped slightly in city suburbs closer to the city's international airport. In Mascot, 3 parking spots are for sale between $133,000 to $145,000 each, a record for the South Sydney suburb. The increasingly expensive parking spots in Sydney reflect new residential buildings in the inner city, that are often built with limited parking, said chief economist at rowcommercial.com.au, Narita Conisbee. "There isn't enough parking so the prices go up," she said. Conisbee acknowledged that this is often also influenced by local council initiatives to minimize cars on the roads. Despite being less densely populated than many European and Asian cities, Sydney has become one of the most expensive cities in the world to buy a parking spot. While many Europeans may opt for bicycle use, Australians continue to rely on their automobiles. There is a push for less people to use cars, but Australians are still heavily dependent on them, so demand for parking has yet to adjust, Conisbee said. Sydney real estate agent Nuri Sheikh said limited street parking has aggravated the parking problems. In Potts Point, restaurants and retail outlets impede street parking accessibility. Sheikh said that residents tend to buy his advertised parking spots rather than investors. Basically it's residents that live in the area in old, salubrious, quality Art Deco-style buildings mainly, and they are the ones that fork out the money to buy them because they want the convenience of parking in the area, he said. Sheikh has sold many car spots for prices upward of $150,000. The Macleay Street listing of $199,000 belongs to him. He said that the expensive car spots are purchased by wealthy car owners. They can afford the prices, so that's part of what is pushing up the price, he said. A resident from Potts Point and real estate agent, Sylvia Vitali, said she's used to the parking prices. If the apartments just had car spaces with them, the parking wouldn't be at such a premium, she said.